Strange sights in the sky or other unidentified objects defy immediate explanation. They spark speculation about advanced undisclosed technology or alien visitations, even though most are found to be ordinary objects or phenomena. The others that remain unexplained continue to fuel public fascination. Some people know something, but for reasons unknown refuse to disclose why. The drone. Most UFO encounters have taken place in the sky, but there have been many reports when the encounters of these objects have taken place in the house itself. In March 2012, a bizarre UFO encounter unfolded in the home of a married couple in Miami, Florida. An incident that would involve a seemingly miniaturized UFO that could change shape. The incident was so bizarre and unnerving for the couple involved that it sparked an intense interest in each of them regarding the UFO and alien question, something that neither had before. Occasionally a UFO case will feature elements that science tells us are impossible, but then you delve a little deeper and science tells us that it was scientifically possible. On March the 31st, 2012, around 7 a.m. in Miami, Florida, a woman by the name of Mary Alvarez was about to make herself some breakfast when she could hear their dog barking downstairs. When she went downstairs to see what was causing the commotion, she suddenly encountered a UFO inside her own living room. The object looked to be a small orb about the size of a basketball floating through her house. The orb looked solid and there were different coloured lights flashing beneath the surface. It looked like a miniature flying saucer inside the woman's home. Was it a drone sent by a mothership? And why was it inside the woman's home? Mary Alvarez decided to make a mental note of everything she could see. Then her husband walked in on the flying disc in the lounge room. But if things were not already weird enough, the UFOs started to change shape. The couple reported that the object was now a long cylinder, and as they approached it, it flew towards the living room wall and abruptly vanished through the wall. What just happened took the mystery to a whole new level because as the object disappeared through the wall, you would expect the blast to create a hole in the wall, but the wall remained perfectly intact. When the couple tried to explain what happened in detail, they said that the UFO appeared to phase through their living room wall. Put it another way, it passed through a solid like a ghost would float through a wall. The two people were an elderly couple who had had no previous paranormal experiences and had no interest whatsoever in UFOs. As you would expect, the encounter did disturb them. After the object vanished through the wall, the couple took meticulous details of every aspect of it, along with testimony maps, timelines and drawings. Their account was amazingly consistent throughout. When the incident occurred, they did not initially see it as an actual UFO encounter. They didn't know what to do or who to call, no doubt fearing that nobody would believe them. It was not until a few months later, on July the 8th, 2012, when a second incident took place. It was one morning 3 months after their first encounter with the UFO in their living room, when Mary Alvarez could hear something outside their window and went outside to see what it was. She looked up into the sky and observed a huge triangle-shaped craft hovering above their street. As she was trying to figure out what the thing was in the sky, there was a piercing whistling type noise before the craft just vanished. After witnessing a tiny UFO inside the house, followed by a giant UFO above the house, Mary and her husband decided it was time to contact the experts, and she called MUFON. MUFON stands for Midwest UFO Network, which originated on the 31st of May, 1969 in Quincy, Illinois. After the strange encounter, the couple became consumed and obsessed with understanding both their own encounter and the UFO phenomena in general. MUFON told them that they had also received additional reports of small UFO-like orbs witnessed in the immediate area from 5 other witnesses that occurred over the last few months. Mysterious encounters with mini UFOs entering homes have perplexed researchers. The so-called home invasion case and others like it raise many questions. Are these small crafts a form of extraterrestrial drone performing reconnaissance missions? Their ability to alter form and pass through walls suggests advanced technology, perhaps based on principles humans don't yet understand. Some theorize these morphing plasma-like orbs have paranormal origins, but their technology appears solidly physical at times. These strange incidents add a complex layer to the UFO phenomenon. Many UFO home invasions remain unexplained. Their origins and agenda are unclear. More study is needed to unravel the mystery of their nature and purpose. The Lubbock Lights. On August 25, 1951, a group of scientists from Texas Technical College were gathered in the backyard of Dr. W.I. Robinson, a geology professor at the college. The group, which included chemical engineering professor Dr. A.G. Oberg, physics professor Dr. George, and Dr. W.L. Ducker, the head of the petroleum engineering department, was chatting over tea when they witnessed something peculiar in the sky that night. According to Captain Edward J. Ruppel, the lead investigator for Project Blue Book in the early 1950s, the group could not have been better qualified to observe the phenomenon. Around 9:20 p.m, the professors saw a V-shaped formation of 15 to 30 bluish-green lights passing overhead. After consulting each other, the scientists agreed that what they saw did not resemble any known natural occurrence or human-made technology. Roughly an hour later, the professors saw the lights reappear in a more scattered formation. Meanwhile, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 350 miles away, a high-level Atomic Energy Commission employee and his wife would report seeing a similar formation of blue lights passing swiftly over their home around dusk. In the coming days and weeks, the Texas Tech professors began their own informal investigation, observing and recording the lights on 12 more occasions and attempting to calculate details like speed and altitude. As reports of sightings spread across Lubbock and local newspapers, hundreds more residents began seeing the lights over a period of 2 weeks. A freshman named Carl Hart Jr. captured several infamous black and white photos of the lights in a V shape on August 31st. When Captain Ruppel arrived in September to lead the official Air Force investigation, he noted consistencies between the professor's accounts and those of other witnesses. However, most onlookers had incomplete or vague recollections compared to the professor's detailed record keeping. In the end, Ruppel and the Air Force could not arrive at a conclusive explanation, saying only that the lights were identified as a commonplace and easily explainable natural phenomenon. The full explanation could not be revealed as to protect the anonymity of the scientists behind it. To this day, the identity of the Lubbock Lights remains an enduring mystery. The few surviving witnesses, including Carl Hart Jr., never came to understand what they saw, but their extraordinary sightings continue to fascinate each new generation.